Hi, we're going to do a quick video on how to change the headlights on a Honda CR-V Gen 3. This is really easy to do and not expensive unless you buy a really fancy bulb. So I just got a pretty standard one. It's one of these Sylvania replacement ones. This is the type of bulb the Honda CR-V Gen 3, which is 2007 and 2011 takes, is the 9003 bulb. You can usually, the cheapest you can probably get one of these for at like an auto parts store is usually like 19 bucks. I went up like another like $7 worth. I got one that has slightly better performance, a little whiter light, and it's supposedly a little brighter. As you guys can see, my CR-V is old, like all CR-Vs, and yeah, I could probably, you can buy actually online like a whole new light fixture for the car. And this, as you can see, the polycarbonate type plastic here, just because I've never replaced this, it's getting old. It's pretty bogged up, but I don't care because this is just a backup car. So I'm gonna switch the bulbs. Not in this one, actually. This one's still working. This is the one that's out. So this is really quick. We're just gonna pop the hood. That's the first thing we're gonna do. I'm sure you guys know, but you'll see here, this is the gas release to open up this would open up the gas hatch, but that's not what it is. The hood is right on the side here. You go right around, here. See, there it is. See, if you can find the gas, this is the hood release. Pop, you can hear it pop when you do that. So the hood, when you first pop it, the hood's not gonna really come up that much. You slide your hand under here, and there's another latch. Again, you can't really see it. There's another latch. You lift the latch up, which is gonna actually take it off the hook. Then it's gonna come up. There's your whole thing. Then we're gonna use the pole, like the standard pole that comes with it, to hold us here. There is a standard hole that this goes into, which is this. See, there you go. See, that is right there. It goes straight up there. So now it's up safely. And then there's nothing you have to really do in terms of unscrewing or anything. The fixture is really easy to access. You just literally come around. You'll see that there's this grommet-ish thing, and then right in it, you will see the light. There's a block there. See where the wire goes? It's a little dark, but there's actually physically just like a square there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that out. So 1 second. While I do this, let me move it around. Kind of gotta feel it, and then you just pull it. Like you see, it's that easy. All I did was there's see how there's a side, like it's in like this. You just gently, well, somewhat firmly, you hold the sides of it and you wiggle it left and right, and you pull it backwards left and right as you wiggle it, and it'll come out. Yeah, I know it looks bad, gooky, but it just whatever. It's a grease. So you do that, and then now it's released, right? And the light is actually just gently. The current light is very gently resting in there. So just stick your fingers in, you'll feel it. The light itself is probably kind of greasy. Hold on a second. Let me put this here. I always forget whether I'm doing this right, or should I have just pulled the whole thing out? You know what? Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I should just pull the whole thing out. I am making an instructional video that I don't remember what the right way to do it is. I just pull the whole thing out. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to pull the whole thing out. Oh, yeah, that's right. This comes off. See, we're refreshing together. We're refreshing together. Right, that comes off. Then I think this comes off. Right, this comes off too. If it wasn't so cold out right now, this would not be as painful to my fingers. Okay, so here's the tricky part on this. When you take off the connector piece, you have to take off this grommet too, but the grommet can wind up being stuck on the light like this. So what you have to do is there's a swing arm. See this swing thing? That's what's actually holding the bulb in there. You have to pull this. See this thing? See how it goes in like this to hold it? And then what you do is you may have to swing. You might, as you pull the grommet out, if your bulb's stuck in it, like it was for me, you see how there's the swing thing here? You can kind of see it. Just pull this. It swings to the left. The hinge is on the left side of it. So you got to swing it over here. So it's over, it'll be in like this. It'll be in. And then you got to swing it over here. That'll let you actually get it out. Now, my problem is this grommet's stuck on this. So I'm going to have to pull the grommet off. It shouldn't be too hard. So if you have the same problem as me and the grommet is stuck to your light, don't panic. Just take the whole thing out once you get the swing arm open. And then what I'm doing here is I'm literally using a screwdriver and I'm just putting it in here in between the grommet and the bulb on the underside. See, I'm already getting it off. I'm just gonna stick this in here. I'm just gonna gently push it off like this, and that's gonna get it off. So don't panic if your grommet's stuck to your bulb, because this happens. And there you go. I just gently pushed it off, and see, we're fine. So don't panic if that happens. If this part here is kind of just from being compressed, doesn't come off when you bring it off the swing arm. You just get a screwdriver or something, gently wedge it in between and push it off, and that'll fall out. So goodbye. Oh, see, it's dead. So see, it burns out like that when it dies. All right, so we throw this guy out. Bye-bye. Okay, so when you actually go to put in the bulb, you're like, this is going to be easy. And all of a sudden you start to put it in, you're like, oh wait, which way does it go in again? So you need to line up these 3 tabs and you put it in. And the trick to doing this, the easiest way to remember what the correct way up is, so that you're not putting in like this or this, it needs to be like this. So this middle tab has to be on the top. So when it's in like this, it has to be like this. And you can always confirm that, because if you look at the plug, see how the middle one is on the top? So when it swings in, it's going to have to be like that. That's how you know which way you have to place this in. So once you keep that in mind, when you push this, when you put it into the holder, you want to make sure you're putting it in like this. So I'm going to go do that now and then go to the next step. Okay, so this is the view from the top, but you can see now it's resting in there. The tabs are on the left, the right, and on the top. Here, I'll try turning this around so you can see it from this side. So there you go. So the one in the middle should be facing up. So now that you did this, what you need to do is we need to bring this over. And this is going to hook into, see on the left, there is this, it's hard to see here, it's on the left, there's a thing that's up. It's going to, this arm hooks into, I'm going to move the arm away so you can see it better. This arm hooks into this thing on the left. See that? This thing on the left here? That's the light in the middle. On the left, there's this piece of metal. It's going to hook into that. I'm going to do it, and then I'll show you again. Now I put the holding arm in, so you can see how simple this is. I literally just push it down, and see how it's, see the thing on the left there? How it's hooked in and under it? So you just swing it over, you push it in, and it'll hook under that. There's a little notch that thing goes under. See? Just push it in. So as long as you have the light in correctly, with the top tab up, the left and right ones there, see, left, right, top, and then the middle, again, I'm doing facing the car way. The middle one should be on the top, left, right. Then now you're ready to go. Now it's time to put the grommet back on and then plug it in. So this is the grommet. Remember, these tabs should be facing back like this. All right, I'm gonna go put it on, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, I put the grommet back on. There's nothing special about this. You just literally physically push it in around the side, gently around the side. Just push it in gently around the side like this. Run your fingers around the outside to make sure it's, gently snug. And then now you're ready for the final step, which is just plugging this in. As you remember when you took it out the first time, all we had to do to release it is we held it gently on each side and wiggled it out. See? And this is just gonna plug in right like this. Now I'm gonna stop the video for a second to make sure I do this correctly, just so that it's in right. Although I think I can actually, it's actually pretty easy. I can probably just do it as is. I'll just do it on the video. If you do it right, this will be lined up so well that you could probably just push it right in. There you go. And there you go. And we're done. Now we'll go turn it on and check the result. Okay, let's go check the result. Just gonna turn it up. Okay, beam bom, beam bom. All right, let's go see. Do we have a light? This is the existing one, and yes, see? All working. Very good. We have power. It's all good. Nice and snug. Our new light's in there. Our grommet's good. So as you can see, there's a few things that can go wrong in the process, especially if the grommet gets kind of smushed together with your light. But just take your time, take it apart, and then gently place it in there. Be careful when you're putting light in to make sure that you have all the correct alignment, and the light is facing the right way, and there you go. All good. This is not something that you should ever need to pay someone to do for you. Just take your time. Don't panic if it's not going right the first time. Review this video or any other ones that you may watch, and you're good to go. And hopefully this saves you some money and time.